What's up, guys? Sawadika. How have you guys been? I hope everybody has been doing great. Today, oh my god, I'm so happy I'm making this video because somebody had commented on one of my videos, and it was, I think it's a female, and she was like, "Hey girl, I think you're doing great. I've been thinking about coming to Thailand to study." And she wanted to basically know how about like the realistic things, and also like my life, and how am I able to afford, and what am I studying, and how student life is like. So today that I'm making this video, I actually just got ready to go to school, but I wanted to make this video quick because yesterday I finished my visa extension, and I told the person that when I'm done with that part and I actually know all the information, I am going to be happy to share. So this is going to be very fast. This is not going to be a long video. But to start off, I want to start off from application, right? And I want to say the person's name that I saw in the comment, Mabiha. This is for you. I'm actually going to tag you in it. So I hope this video finds you well, and I hope it helps. And if you have any more questions, let me know. But let's start from the process before you even get here. So I go to Assumption University, and in Assumption University, when I first started doing my research on other universities and all the universities that I wanted to go to, applications are very, very easy. It's not complicated. You just need to find the school official website. Everything you need to do is there, and the school is very responsive. When I applied, they literally responded in a day. So that's fast. And then the school will walk you through everything. So you don't actually have to worry. You don't have to do any crazy, research. The school would walk you through the whole process. And they will give you everything. When you get accepted, they will give you everything you need for you to apply for your visa, your student visa in wherever you are. One thing is that you cannot apply for a student visa in Thailand. You have to do it outside of Thailand. So when you get accepted wherever you are, don't come to Thailand yet till you do that outside of Thailand in your home country. And when you do your student visa to the visa people, I think they want you to have about $4,000 in your bank account. So whatever is equivalent to $4,000 in your currency, that's what it is. But one thing I have to remind you guys is that the school requirement to your financials are different from the requirement from the visa people. The visa people's requirements are actually lower than the school's requirements. So also pay attention to that part, and it will tell you on the school website. And from there, let's move forward. You come to Thailand, you find an apartment. Apartment finding is quite easy here in Thailand. You reach out to agents, whatever you see, and you reach out to the agents, they'll reach back out to you, and they will show you the apartment. If you like it, yay. If you don't, move forward from that, And then school life. Now, my school is, actually, I did my research. My school is the first international school in Thailand. So the school is actually built for international student, in a sense of, so in Thailand here, in other schools, you see that they will separate the Thais from international students. So the Thais will be going to school in a whole different building. And then the international students that are coming outside to Thailand are going to a whole different building for schooling. My school is different. My school, the Thais, everybody that's coming internationally, all of y'all are blending. So you get to have access to all the international people and local people at the same time. And they teach in English. In my school, every class is in English, at least from what I study, because I'm doing business. And in the next year and a half, maybe, I'm going to be able to pick my major, and I'm going to go into international business, which in my school, it's called global business management. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go into. But that is also the other side. You get to study with all the international students. I mean, when I say international, everybody is from around the world, but you will see a lot of Myanmars, there's a lot of Chinese, there's a lot of Laos, there's actually genuinely, I've seen a lot of Americans, I've seen a lot of half Thai, half Americans, or have Australians, and I've seen a lot of Thais that are actually white people, but they were born in Thailand, so they're technically Thai people. So you get to experience like a whole different thing that I was actually quite surprised, but I was happy that I chose my school because the other schools that I was also looking at, like a school like Mahidol that I was looking at, if you want to go to Mahidol, there are two different Mahidols. There's like Mahidol University for Thais, right? And there's like Mahidol International Universities that are for international students. So you don't get to experience locals, Thai students. You just get to experience international students because the Thai one, they only teach in Thai. And then the international one, they will teach in English. But in this school, you get to blend in and have the experience of all of them. So I think that's one thing that's good about that. And also, you were saying something about job. How do I sustain myself and all of that? Let me tell you something. So I did research on that because the moment I saw that comment, I was like, oh, I don't want to tell her that she cannot work if she's on student visa. But I found out that even though you cannot work on student visa, the school do offer some work on campus. So like right now, my school in engineering, management and economic faculty, they posted a couple of jobs that they want people who can work on campus. So, but that wouldn't pay you a lot, but it's better than nothing. So the school do put jobs on the school websites and stuff like that. So that's your big chance. And then if you speak really good English or you're from anywhere like America, like me, there's a potential you could also get a tutoring job. That's also another one. And then, yeah, that's your options for job. You cannot work outside unless maybe you're working remotely from outside the country. Then I think that should be fine. But if not, you want to work in Thailand as a student, it will have to be on campus because the school have to look at your grades and all that stuff. So that's how that works. And also, what else? How do I sustain myself? So I am actually very grown. I'm not young. So I took a gap year from college. After high school, I took a gap year, which is like 5 to 6 years. Okay. So I am way grown. I've had a career way before. So I think you could guess. I think you could guess how I'm sustaining myself. So I'm pretty prepared. Before I came here, I didn't just come here without the resources. So I've already prepared myself way back there. So I think I'm not saying it straightforward, but I think you could get what I'm putting down. And also, I just hope this helped. And then also the visa application, your school. So right now I'm in a process where I'm extending my visa, and since I'm a full-time student, I'm extending it for 1 year. And we have the school registry. When you go there, the school help you with the whole visa process. They will help you. No, they will not help you fill it out, but they will give you the paperwork you need. They'll tell you go fill it out, bring it back. When you take it back, they will go through it. They will tell you all you need. On the school campus, you could take a passport picture. You could go and make copies. They will do all of that for you. Copies of your passport, copies of paper, copies of your TM30. All that stuff is going to be done for you. And then you take it back to the visa people on campus, and then they'll be like, do you want to go alone or do you want to go with the school to renew your extension? And I chose I want to go to the school. So right now they've made an appointment for me for January 8th. You go with the school will take you there free, and then you can get it done with the school. They always say bring your uniform because you're a student. That will help you easy. It's so easy. So right now, that's how the visa extension also works. So if you're a student, it's quite easy. But then there is also if you don't want to do education, there are other opportunities out there. So when you go to the Thai visa official website, there is an opportunity of other visas that could help you come to Thailand. And then, what is it? Cost of living. Let's talk about that. As a student, if you don't want to live a very crazy life, right? I think you could live on $500. Hear me out. If you look at the Thai people around you and you look at the way they live, you'll be able to live on $500. Especially my school is in Samut Prakan, Bambo, and it's pretty far from the city. So it's quite cheaper here. This is a very far province from everything. So it's quite cheaper here. So if you're not trying to live like a Western person, and everything around us is it tailors to us students, so they are cheaper because they understand that students are on budget and all these stuff. So you could live on $500. Now, me personally, I budget myself on $1,000. I don't have to, but I do it because I make videos and I go to places, and that also count into my budget. That's why I budget myself at $1,000. But if not, you could survive on $500. Seriously, I'm not even kidding, because the rent around here, you will find the maximum you find is like this place, which is 8,500 baht, and that is about $260. And then in school, the highest you buy something, if you're not gonna be living off all these drinks because they are expensive, and these dessert, and you go to local food, you will get food for 50 baht. 50 baht is less than $2, because a dollar is 32 baht. So 50 baht, you are running on less than $2. And let's say you budget yourself around like 200 baht a day. That's about $7 a day. Some people even budget themselves lower than that. But I'm giving you like free way to budget yourself like that. And then your light bill, my electricity bill just came out, and it was $11, right? So when you do the math, you could live off $500, but it will be tight. But if you want to leave yourself some space, maybe you could budget yourself at $800. I budget myself at $1,000. The max I'll budget myself up to is 1,500. When I go over that, I need to check my spending. But yeah, that's how it works. But everything is different for everybody. So I could give you a little insight. Like yesterday, me and my friends, we were doing the Christmas lightning in school. So we went there. From there, taking the taxi from school here was like 50 baht, which is like $1.20 something or 50 cents, right? Or 60 or 70 cents. So that's less than $2. So every day we go to school, if we use the bus could cost you less than $1, which is 20 baht. So when you live around your school area, you're around people that they accommodate to students. So everything around you is cheaper, unless you want to live the high life, which I don't advise you to do so. And I will also advise you to utilize the public transportation. That will also help lower your costs. And Thailand, everybody, I mean, so far, my experience specifically, everybody has been quite helpful. I've met really a lot of Myanmars. They are really nice. I've met Laos, really nice. I've met Thais. I've met Americans in Thailand. They're also very nice. And in my school, everybody practically speaks English. If you get lost and you say something in English, everybody practically will know English. Even the Thais that don't even know English. I take classes with one of my Thai friends he's called Tidal, and his English is not good. It's not bad either, but we take classes together, and we take all our classes are in English. He still learned everything. I'm talking about math classes in English. I'm talking about microeconomics is in English. So my school really, that's one thing I like about my school. It really blends you in with the experience. And for me, since I want to learn Thai, every day I tell them, give me the word for the day. And then I learn something. So it all depends on you, honestly speaking. It's not hard. All the information is out there. Literally. I'm telling you, if you Google it, you are one Google away from finding any information you need. Like the biggest thing that helped me, ChatGPT was my best friend. Copilot was my best friend. If I didn't know anything, I asked them. They will give you all the answers. Now, half of the, not all the time would their answers be accurate, but it will be pretty close to what you're looking for at the same time. So don't get too scared. Put yourself out there. It's not that scary as you think it is. It's actually a good experience and a good environment to be in. It gives you a whole different perspective on life, I personally think. And it also shows you a different side of life, honestly speaking. Not a lot of people will understand it till they experience it. Thailand is so much more than sometimes what people make it to be on social media. I personally don't really focus on how cheap Thailand is, because I feel like there's so much more about Thailand that could be shown other than it being cheap. But another thing about Thailand is that it's actually not as cheap as you could think. It can be cheap, but if you want to live a certain lifestyle, that cheap is going to jump off the window very, very quick. So you have to understand what you need and what you want in your life, and you have to figure out what works for you. Because your first month or two that you'll be here, everything will be off. Even the spending will be off, because you'll be doing a whole lot. You'll be buying things, you'll be moving into a condo. There'll be so much. You'll be trying to figure out transportation, so you'll be getting taxi, and taxi add up. My first time when I got lost with my taxi driver, and he took me to exactly where I wanted. After we got lost, he took me to where I wanted to go. And that man showed me how to get from here with the train, because I was like, it's not possible because we don't have any train station close to us. Oh, no. He said, take a taxi or take a bike to Udon Suk. From Udon Suk station, take the train from with the circumvent green line, and then go to Siam. Siam will be the center of Bangkok, and then you'll be able to get to everywhere easily from there. And the trains and the BTS, MRTs and all that stuff, they're actually way cheaper transportation and faster. Now, sometimes during peak hours, it'll be crowded a little bit, but that's public transportation, isn't it? But also utilize, ask the people that are going to be around. Ask your Thai friend, guys, how do I get around? What's the cheapest ways? Because they will know all the keys. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. You just need to ask a lot of questions. That's very big. If you're somebody that's shy and cannot talk to people and stuff like that, then you're probably going to have a hard time, which you don't have to if you are able to ask people questions. And if you think that people are going to shoot you because you can't speak Thai, that's wrong. They are not. They're actually really helpful people and nice people, and they are always willing to help. That does not also mean take advantage of these people. You cannot. Every second you get that you can help somebody, please do. So, because they are genuinely Thai people are like awesome, honestly. Like, my experience so far has been great. I hope this video helps. I feel like I rushed it up a little bit because I am about to go to school. What time is it? Yeah, it's 10:11. I'm about to head to campus right now. But I hope it helps, really. And I'm going to tag you in the video. Mabiha. I hope this really helped you. I'll see you guys next time. And anybody out there that watches it, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.